Hello, everybody. It
Hey.
is Friday. I'm super excited about it. And we don't have a special guest today, so it's just going to be me and Jodi, which is great. Love it. And we're trying out a new feature to hopefully keep the chat more, I don't know, available to us. So it should be showing up on the screen. And if it's not, I'm sorry, but it should be. So yeah, I think it's working.
And definitely tell me if I sound like crap still. My other headphones got chewed, so I'm down to my headset. And if it sounds terrible, I will just go without.
Who chewed them?
One of the jerk cats.
Oh, well, at least it wasn't a child.
Yeah.
You never know. They are old enough for that, but okay, Nancy sees it. Excellent. Love that. Okay. Well, in honor of Dr. Kelly Foreman, we are going to do, instead of highs and lows this week, we're going to do fuck yeahs and fuck no's. So, I don't know if you guys paid attention to Fishcord a day or two ago. There was a really excellent conversation where Kelly got called out in a comment where they didn't even spell her name correctly, which really pisses me off. I know there's an extra E in there, but I really go out of my way to spell it correctly every time. But anyway, that just bugs me. So anyway, this comment was like, oh, she's not talking ladylike, and you know what? Real women use real cuss words. So in honor of Kelly, here we go with the fuck yeahs and fuck no's. So do you have any fuck yeahs, Jodi?
Fuck yes. Let's see. I got some shrimp from Richard with go with the flow aquatics today. So some yellow shrimp.
Ooh, nice. All right, that's good. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Is there only one, or should I have photos of my fuck yeahs for this week?
Oh, I was not prepared for this.
No. It's till I'm going.
No, there's I mean, for the most part, just one. There wasn't anything too terribly exciting in the fish room this week. That's about it.
No new loaches? I'm surprised.
Next week.
Okay, all right. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it. All right, well,
Yep.
I will start then with my fuck yeahs of the week. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So get ready for that.
I'm ready.
All right, so my first one, I'm putting a picture up on the screen, and this is my baby brine shrimp station. I finally got it completed. I'm so freaking stoked about it. I put some bar mats down on the table so that it'd be easy to clean, and got my timer set up. So super stoked about that. Basically, all of my fuck yeahs are things to do with getting fish room stuff complete finally. It's definitely not complete yet, but it's getting there, and this was definitely part of it. So there's that. And then I got my discus pair, the tank for them. I got it painted, and it looks white, but it's actually like a blue, like a baby blue almost. So that's great. And then I did a little DIY and got my paramecium culture set up because these Mellis fry are giving me the hardest time. I just can't. I think what I'm trying to do, I tried using powdered food, and Dan of Sydney's Angels suggested a 5 to 50 micron golden pearl, and I was like, yeah, but what I've been using has been super fine, and they just really haven't done well with it. So I'm trying paramecium. I went to the Carolina Biological Supply and got a couple cultures of paramecium caudatum, which is supposed to be a smaller paramecium. And I'm culturing that. And this picture is my little DIY project of the paramecium container from Lowell's Fish Lab. So this is how he set his up, and it's how it looks. basically just like a little half-gallon jar with a net pot and a sponge in it. So it's not anything super, super fancy, but like I think even Kelly could do it. That's awesome. And I want to highlight this comment because I just saw it. Jenna, who will be our guest for next week, said, "Guess what? We're listening to this stream full of profanity out loud with both our children in the car. And it doesn't matter because we've taught them what words are appropriate for school." Shout out to Jenna, because that will also
Absolutely.
be me. I love that.
Words are words.
Words are words, and censorship is for communists. So,
Yep.
anyway, so that's my little Peter Museum jar. And then my last fuck yeah of the week is I bought one of the co-op Corridora egg collectors, but I didn't like how the slats, like for the collection edge of the collector, I didn't like how blunt it was because it kept causing the Corridora eggs to kind of like bunch up and fall off to the side.
Okay.
And so instead of that blunt edge, what you're seeing right now is a picture of I sanded the edge of it to get a more like sharp taper. It's still tapered. It's not blunt anymore. But this is kind of like my inspiration for it. So this is like a, what is it, like to get the bubbles out of a window film? Like
it's like for laying vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a squeegee.
Yeah, like you see how fine the taper is. This is what I was using to collect the eggs before, and it worked because it's like 5 inches wide. And so I would just collect the eggs and like be real careful with it. But I do like the basket of the egg collector, but I didn't like how far apart the slats were. And so I glued some nylon mesh, like some super fine nylon mesh in the interior of it. My glue job could be a little bit more neat, but whatever.
That's glue.
But yeah, so now I'm not, and I think I was probably the only one who was worried about eggs falling through. But
did you have any eggs fall through?
I didn't have any Cory eggs fall through, but I do also plan to use it for angel eggs, and those are a lot smaller. So
gotcha.
I was a bit worried about those falling through, which I definitely think that they could, depending on your species and like how big those eggs are. But I was, kind of trying to err on the side of safety and not having anything potentially fall through at all. But like you can still get the water flow when you're like scraping up the side. You can still get that water flow through it, so it's not like like stopping up on the edge of the glass. But yeah, so I think that's an improvement to
I see Roxanne's thing. I guess I did have a second fuck yeah this week. So I sent Roxanne some snails, and honestly, Roxanne, you made me cry when you were talking about them last night on the stream. I was so excited to hear that.
Oh, that's sweet. And I want to apologize to Roxanne and Foxy because when y'all were streaming last night, I was busy working away in the fish room and didn't have the stream going like I should have. Jodi even tried to get a hold of me, and I was just zoned out. And so I think who wants Getty Nona? I think she won the fish list giveaway, and congratulations to her. I'm super stoked for her. But Foxy, I'm so sorry. I was just in some other universe in my mind, just in the zone working in the fish room. So that's my excuse, even though it isn't really much of an excuse. So yeah. Oh, Mexicali says that angel eggs might rupture if you try to scrape them off. I actually haven't had that happen. I've done it in the past with that little yellow little squeegee thing that I was using before. And it's a real like pliable plastic, so maybe that's why. Not sure. But yeah, angel eggs I think are a lot more delicate than Cory eggs, at least in my experience. So
I actually have the Corridor collector too. or the
Yeah.
egg collector. And I had some, what was it, like last week or the week before. I don't know if it was the longfin Aeneas or the orange Venezuelans that are in there, but I did collect, I don't know, 4 or 5 eggs, and I
Ooh,
did smash like 3 with that.
with the collector?
They burst, yeah. So I
Huh.
think I'm going to do the same thing you did and taper
Yeah.
that edge a little bit more.
I used oh, I thought I had it right around. I cleaned up my desk area and now I don't have anything that I need. But it was I think a 60 grit sponge sander. So, just in case
Yeah.
that helps. And then I went over it with a fine grit one.
Hmm.
So, I think like a 120 or a 220, something like that. But
Yeah.
the 3D printed material is super easy to sand down. The only thing I would recommend is if you do plan on putting any or gluing anything on the inside, do that
Hmm.
after you sand it.
Uh-huh.
um,
A lot easier to clean out.
yeah, yeah, and you don't get so much of like the little plastic bits stuck in the glue. So I mean,
Hmm.
it's not like it screws up the function of the collector. But yeah, that was something
Right.
I was like, I did that afterwards, and I was like, you know what, Emily, you're a dumbass. This was not the correct order of operations. Like, get your shit together. So anyway, um, yeah, that's the end of my fuck yeahs. I didn't really have anything like other than my little DIY projects and stuff. And the fish room is like
Yeah.
now 3 steps closer to being complete. So that is a major
Now you've
plus.
been making really good progress.
Lately, it's only like 3 days worth of work, and then my motivation goes like down.
It
But
counts.
hey, I'll take it. Whatever I can get, I will take it. So
Let's take a
that's
minute now and acknowledge everybody that has
ooh,
joined us tonight.
excellent. I shall do it. All right, let's do a refresh. And then okay. So first in was Uncle Smiley's Aquariums. Congratulations there. And then we've got Gravedigger Aquatics, Sketty Nona, Ashley De Tanks, you of course, Peplin Creek Aquatics, Nancy B in Tennessee, Mexicali Fishkeeper, Christopher Junkin, what's up, dude? Stephen P 2003 Aquatics, and Jenna. Sleeper Barbecue Grills to Gills, Skittle Buke. I always want to call that rainbow vomit, but anyway,
I don't know. It makes me laugh every time. I love it.
I know. And then of course we have Jenna as well. Fuzzy KR, the Bipolar Fishkeeper, CR Fish. Hey Cheryl. Cecil Mayberry, Aqua Funk, Jeff Pelham's Aquatics, the Zen Ginger, Skipper's Aquariums, Fish Fam Link, which is awesome. Foxy's Fishes, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, or Mr. Jeff Kane, Toonie Loon, Travis DeSoto, DeShotel, Des Hotel. I'm not really sure. Sorry if I totally butchered that. Lisa the Wolf. Ooh, Cheryl's Boy Toy fishing net. And then Redneck Aquatics, or Stan Pittman. So thank you guys for coming on in, giving us some viewership. I always like that. Thanks for the support. Um, oh, that is not a question for us. That was Christopher Junkin asking somebody something. Nobody said the code word earmuffs, so now I've been exposed to words that you've never heard before. Aquafunk, I hate to break it to you, but this is the fucking best stream on YouTube. So, sorry, not sorry. Ooh, okay. So Mexicali said that he was using a credit card to
Hmm.
collect those angel eggs, and that's probably why they were upset and bad and messed up. So that makes sense. I guess credit cards are still like they have that same kind of blunt edge that quarry collector has. So that's kind of
Yeah.
yeah. And I don't.
Yeah.
I wish I had brought my props. I'm like really slacking in that area, but like I would have shown you guys like that plastic of the egg thing, the window scraper thing that I used to use is super pliable. So I really do think that that's probably if the Cori egg collector doesn't improve as much as I want, I'm gonna glue it onto that yellow thing. So one way or another,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it done. Um, but yeah. Oh, Zen says she always uses slate and removed it, or cut the leaf that the angels laid on. Never tried to scrape the eggs. They're really dainty. They are dainty, just like the
I have to
angels.
keep that in mind.
Yeah, I have a couple slates, but the slates don't fit into the wide mouth angel jars, the wide mouth glass jars that I
Hmm.
have. So maybe I should just cut the slate a little bit more so that it'll actually fit, and I can put some like meth blue water in there and have it bubble, kind of like a Master Breeder Dean does. But yeah, I haven't. That's one DIY thing I haven't gotten to yet. So I'll
I have
have
a
to.
lot of DIY things to get to.
Girl, yes, that's like half the fish room that's left is DIY projects that I'm just like, well, I'm not quite
But
in the
that,
mood to do that today.
oh, the air loop is going to be so stellar, though.
Oh, it's gonna be the most amazing hot pink air loop that exists. I don't even think it's a little extra, but like it's gonna be great. Oh, and speaking of, on Fishcord, Johnny says that everybody needs a flashlight in their fish room, and guess who has a hot pink one?
Oh,
This
well,
bitch.
mine's not that flashy. I just have a flashlight.
I love that this one, like, okay, so number one, I got it on Amazon and it comes in a 4-pack. And it's like, I guess technically a pen light. And so they're super easy to like just stash wherever you need.
Hmm.
And I even think that I let Costanza have one. So technically she didn't steal it, but like in my mind she did kind of steal it and keeps it like I don't know where she keeps it actually, but it's super convenient and I really like them, so I would recommend them. And they're
Hmm.
super bright for like the size that they are. So is she saying air lube?
No,
No,
loop, loop.
that's a little wishful thinking.
LOOP.
Aquafunk.
We also had Mike Reardon come in, Green Machine. Hello,
Oh,
guys.
what's up, guys? You are on it, Jodi. I'm Jesus.
Hey, if you see me look down, it's so I can see a bigger screen than my phone.
I still think Sean needs to get you like a nice big monitor and like a little live streaming setup. It would be
In time.
in time.
In
That's
time.
yeah, I get that, but still, I think he should do it. Just surprise you one day. Guess what, Jodi? This is what I got you. You're welcome.
Well, honey, if you're watching,
Sean, and if you are watching, I'm gonna start bothering you until you get her the screen that she needs. So get ready for that because the onslaught will be formidable. Let's see.
Christopher says Dan swears by his algae eating shrimp, but he's never tried them. Well, I have.
Ooh.
I have them. Actually, they're reproducing in one of my tanks, which is really kind of cool because they are a Cardina type and they're not supposed to, but it is not unheard of for those specific ones to reproduce in fresh water if you have enough microfauna to sustain their larvae. So they don't do shit. I mean, they are no better than an amano shrimp. So I have put them in another tank as well. They don't. Okay. Tell you what, I take it back. I'm not starving them so they'll eat it either.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're all in breeding tanks. So I guess before I say they don't do shit, I should do an actual experiment. But in the tanks they are currently in, I mean, I can't say they've done any better than a regular amano shrimp would.
You know, my whole experience with Amanos was not great. Although I did have them in like a little 5-gallon without a lid, they
Yeah.
literally all crawled out. Those fuckers.
Those
They, I
jerks.
found them. I found them on the ground, and they just had a death wish. They did not feel like staying in the wonderful planted tank that I had provided them. So that was rude, actually.
Yeah. And Christopher's mention about the green leaf algae eating shrimp was kind of somewhat of a response to Lisa, who was asking about hair algae. She hasn't had it for 3 years and all of a sudden does. Maybe we can shed a little light for her.
Yeah, so she asked, is it possible to get it out of moss? And I mean, unless you're using shrimp, in my experience, I just toss that shit out. It is impossible. It looks ugly as hell, and I cannot like it. And
so is it hair algae or thread algae?
Oh, hair algae. Or the really fine.
I'm asking Lisa.
With like the super fine, like not
like stringy,
the super like the stringy kind. You can totally take it out by hand and like use a toothbrush or something and like scrub it off wood or whatever. But as far like, if my understanding is, she's talking about the super fine, like thin
slimy stuff
that just takes over and like as soon as you pull it, like it looks nice and lush, like a model's hair. And then as soon as you pull it out of the water, it just like compacts and is completely gross and stinks. Like that's the kind of algae I'm talking about. And that's what I thought she had. But if she doesn't, please correct me. But like if you try and get that stuff out of moss, you're fighting a losing battle. Like it really sucks to have to throw that moss out because like I'm a moss lover, but like you'll never get it out completely.
So I can say though that I have had Siamese algae eaters do wonders, and they will clean that right up. However, Siamese algae eaters do get bigger, and if you don't keep them in groups, they do tend to become rather jerky.
Yeah, my thing though with Siamese algae eaters is like I hate the idea of getting a fish for a specific purpose that they grow out of, you know, and then
they do stop.
I mean, I don't particularly think that Siamese algae eaters are like the coolest fish in the world that I would want to keep. And sure, they have a purpose when they're young, but then when they get older, I'm kind of like, do I even want to look at that? And then, like,
I mean, I've got 3 of them. I actually would prefer to have like 6. I have 3 of them in my 230, and they're actually really fun to just watch. And as long as they're not alone, I mean, they pretty much hang out together all the time, and they don't really bother any other fish. Now, previously, I had a total of 6 before, but I had them spread out between aquariums when I was kind of like in the mid stages of the aquariums being set up. And I mean, they're cycled and all, but just having a load of issues with a certain devil algae, the dreaded Claudophora thread algae. And they don't touch that at all. Like nothing does.
Yeah.
Unless you're Bentley Pasco's Rosy Barbs.
Or Corey's, apparently.
Yeah.
They eat everything. Well, didn't Corey say that nearite snails will eat Claudophora?
I don't remember.
I think I remember him saying that.
I don't know if they would even make a difference because they are so damn slow.
That's not wrong. Yeah.
Maybe if you had a whole army of them, but like the 2 I have are not going to do the job.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate, and I hate that. And Lisa said that yes, it is the green, fluffy, and slimy kind that I was talking about. I hate to say throw that shit out and start over, but that's what I would do, and I would do it begrudgingly and cussing the whole time. Yeah. So if that helps, it's actually scientifically proven that cussing can make you feel better. So if that's what it takes, Lisa, I'm here for it, and I'll listen to you.
We also had some more people come in too. We got Vibes, Ted, and Daniel. Hello, and Scotty, and Nick at Hardwater Propagation.
Nice.
And Henry, and Geek Boy.
I think Henry's new. I haven't seen his name.
Well, he's under Aquarium Fantasy.
Oh, that's right. That's right. My
Yep.
bad. My bad, Henry. But Dr. Ted asked if I have my pond set up, and that is this weekend. So not yet, but soon. And my plants from Kelly came in as well. So I have quite a bit to do. I actually need to go to Tractor Supply and get some kitty litter, but I pretty much have everything else that I need. So very, very excited about that. And y'all can expect an update probably next week whenever I talk to Jenna and see how she feels about Steven's Pond. Ooh. Daniel said that he just received plants and they're floating in the tanks now.
Oh, perfect. Awesome. Were those the auction plants?
I have no idea.
Yep. So in Skipper's auction, I bought the plants and told them to ship to Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
I've stolen some of the plants Daniel wanted a few times. I figured I kind of owed him a little bit.
I feel like that happens all the time. And that's part of the reason I want to like spread these Mellis eggs around, which by the way, shout out to Cheryl and Dan of Sydney's Angels and Bennett's Rainbows, because both of them are in the process or will be in the process of hatching out some more Mellis eggs.
Right on.
These guys are just freaking frustrating. And I think between the three of us, we've got to come up with some kind of protocol to get them hatched and like out in the hobby some more. So because they're stupid expensive. Like I think Australia only lets out a certain number per year. Mm-hmm. And once they're gone, like that's it. So I want to make them a bit more available in the hobby. So
yeah. And we also had Aquatic Moose come in and Jeff Pelham. I don't know if we said your name earlier, but hello.
Hello. And Nancy said no friends in auctions. That's absolutely correct.
I know, but I always feel a little bit guilty.
Oh, I don't. Nope. Game face. I'm here to win. That's my auction philosophy.
Saw somebody got a TED signed TED book.
And the Whips World signature thong. So you can't forget about that. You really missed out. I know.
I did.
Now what will you wear at the Clash, Jodi?
Now what will I wear at the Clash? Something respectable, I'm sure.
Oh, what a shame. No.
Well, Roxanne had requirements, so.
Oh, they do. They did.
Was it only one set of cheeks?
Oh, okay. Yep, only one set. That's fine. What a shame, though. And Vibe said he missed me at Aquashella, and I am so bummed. I did not go. Ended up being busy with family things, but I heard it was a really great time. And I saw on Instagram that Vibes in New Local Austin, I believe, visited this place. It's kind of newer. It's Beantown Aquatics. I haven't been there yet, but I do intend to go check it out. And I think that they do a lot of African cichlids. So if I ever get that kind of a tank going, which I kind of want to eventually. But my thing with African cichlids is like I want to plant a tank, and they eat all the plants and they fuck them up, and that makes me upset. So I don't know if I'll ever actually maybe I'll try an African cichlid planted tank with some like more robust plants, like maybe some like Anubias or even Vallisneria. So by the time they try and eat it, it's already sent up 3 new shoots or whatever. So maybe I can try that. But
which ones did you try with plants? Like, was it your Shelleys or your Multis?
Multis. The multi, they're literally right here, and they did not do well. I don't think that the water is conducive to really good quality plant growth because it's so it's what I have them in is like high, I think it's calcite by Seachem. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it keeps the water really hard and helps me stay on
Mm-hmm.
top of it. And I also add cichlid salt, so the pH is really high up there. It's like
Uh,
8.5 or so.
okay.
So, but on top of that, the multis just are like the little Bob the Builders of cichlid world and like dig and really screw up the root system. So like really if you wanted crypts or any kind of like rooted plant in there, like I think you would really have to get those in and established for like a few months before you even introduce the
Yeah.
Shelleys to there. That's and even then they would still probably mess it all up.
Yeah.
So
In fact, I'm even learning that most of the gastromyzons are uprooting some of my
are
plants
they
that have been
really?
in there for months. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I
Well,
had
they're pit spawners, so they like to
oh
dig.
that's true. Yeah. Well, I guess that would be a good sign if they're messing up your plants, which is kind of like
I'm
a
not upset.
catch-22. I'm not upset about it, but damn it.
Yeah. I mean, you win some, you lose some, and I mean, honestly, if it meant they were spawning, that'd be great. I don't think that's the case. I think that,
Mhm.
excuse me. Sorry about that. I think they're just playing around in the sand. And iMac Death came in.
Oh, what's up, iMac? He's my buddy.
Yeah.
I owe him some of my little bougie guppies, which are coming along, by the way. So
Nice.
it's just taken forever. Like their first round of fry was just not it. Like the tails
Yeah.
weren't right. The half of the males didn't have the snakeskin pattern on the body, and it was really pissing me off, to be honest. Like because I had gotten
Yeah.
some really good females and put them with some really good males. These were supposed to be the F3s, and they just did not do what I wanted. So it's taking a bit longer than I intended, but
We
whatever.
also had Ben, the bipolar fish keeper, come in. Hey, Ben.
Hey, Ben. Christopher Junkin says my reticulated algae eaters eat hair algae their whole lives. That's why I like them better than Siamese. I
That's
did
what
not
I've
even know that
heard.
those existed. So
Hmm.
news to me. Reticulated
And then
algae
there's
eaters.
spot tail. Those are neat too. But I agree with Christopher. The reticulated algae eaters do a lot better job.
Maybe I should look some of those up. But I do like the idea of something that would be doing that their whole life instead of, only
Yeah.
part of it. Sunfish for fish. What is Jeff Kane talking about sunfish for? I don't know.
Did I miss
Don't.
one coming in? Because there is somebody named Sunfish for fish.
Oh,
If I missed you, hello. Sorry.
there you go. Sunfish for fish. He must be I haven't seen him in the chat, so I'm. What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Just reading through the chat. Cheryl's boy toy says, I'm getting ready to get in a fight. I don't know who will win. I hope that it's not myself because it's a double standard for everyone else. Don't join in. Okay. I wonder if this is a physical fight or a fight of words. I'm not sure. But Cheryl's boy toy, you should go to the CARES convention in San Antonio so that Cheryl can go and we can meet up and have a fucking amazing time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you should concentrate your efforts on. Send it into the universe and it should happen. That's what I want to happen anyway. But yes, Nancy, no friends and options. I know we talked about that earlier, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can use safety Zorb. I don't know, Dr. Ted. The fish court has been all up in a tizzy about that safety Zorb stuff, and Kelly would probably have my head if I used it. So
I mean,
I don't
Kelly
know if I
did
can
say
do that.
she uses it in her, she would use it in a pond though, for a specific purpose, not just a
Yeah.
substrate.
But the fact that it's like not a consistent product
Hmm.
really gets me. I don't like that. Like I know that
Well,
kitty
it's,
litter is kitty litter, but like I don't
I
know.
mean,
I
yeah,
don't
I
like the
mean,
idea of putting something that I don't know exactly what's in it into my little slice of nature.
I never considered using kitty litter up until the like Dr. Ted and
Mhm.
Kelly Foreman, were talking about it and reading Ted's book, the unsigned copy. Um, yeah, I never knew that was an option before. I mean, it never crossed my mind. The only thing I've ever used safety zorb or kitty litter for, other than kitty litter for cats, was to clean up oil spills.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I think they use it in Disney World to clean up little kid vomit. So
Huh.
that's the only other use of kitty litter that I know of, but oil spills would be a much more practical use in my opinion.
It is. And like at the storage, we get, people who store their cars in, garage door style units. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why they won't just put some damn cardboard under their cars, especially if they know they leak.
Yeah.
Because it makes me angry to have to clean it up after. But, non-clumping
Yeah.
kitty litter for the win. It's also cheaper than safety zorb.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know the price point, but
Well, I
Zen.
mean, you can pay what you want if you're looking at kitty litter, but just your standard non-clumping kitty litter is great for oil.
Hmm. That's also, well, I mean, it's really good to know. Although we don't have cats, so my sister has cats,
Yeah.
but I don't. So I don't really know. I didn't even know that there were like different kinds of kitty litter. I thought it was all the same. So
Oh my God, there's so many different types from wood pellets to there's a certain type of litter that's just all crystals, and when the cat urinates, you can tell if it has an infection.
that seems
There's
expensive.
lightweight litters, clumping, non-clumping, scented, unscented. I buy unscented because cats' noses are sensitive, and I scoop my
Well,
litter
so is
boxes once
mine.
or twice a day, and there's never an issue. I have
Yeah.
3 litter boxes. They all get scooped at least
I
once a
mean,
day.
that's the thing is like I imagine that if you had a scented kitty litter that it would just smell like cat shit plus fragrance,
If
which
you leave it long enough, it will.
no thank you. Ugh. But moving on from cat shit conversation.
Hi, June and Jonathan G. Chelsea. Hey.
Zen's if I could speak, I try Zen says that I try not to go to auctions if I don't have to now. I have a very hard time not impulse shopping. If I get anything else, my hubby is not going to build my seahorse setup, and I can't risk that.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, we can't risk the seahorse setup. That would be a travesty. But I hear you. Like, it's kind of an all or nothing thing for me. Like, if I'm like, I hate just like watching an auction and not participating. So, like, if I don't
Yeah.
intend to buy something, I really don't go. Like, I get that it can be really hard. So that's
Yeah. And I
that's
see
totally
Ted said it
understandable.
really depends if you have clay soil when you dig down a foot. If you do, you don't need kitty litter or safety zorb unless you're lazy like me and didn't want to dig through my rock hard clay.
Um, damn straight. I am not like you put a shovel into the ground in Texas and it just like
It
bounces
doesn't.
off. It doesn't go in. There
You
is none
don't
of
put it into the ground. That's the
does not
problem. It doesn't
yeah.
work.
Yeah. Um bum bum bum.
And Linda Worth, hi. I don't remember if I said it or not yet.
Mr. Jeff Kane, what are you talking about? Marcel has the hobbyist bread side on lockdown for Mellis. Because
I didn't even know he had Mellis.
I know I am interested in this very puzzling comment.
I
So
will put you
please,
in touch with him if you don't have his contact information.
I definitely don't. So please elaborate on that for me, Mr. Jeff Kane. Um, let's see. And you had a great time. That is awesome vibes. I am sorry that I missed you though. I was supposed to bring you some espresso. and I totally failed. Don't feel guilty in auctions. Everybody knows not to bid against Jodi-P unless you're me. I will bid against Jodi-P and I will win. I will win.
If I want it bad enough, I will generally go for it. So
yeah. But
yeah, Zen, he does sell on Aquabid. He's also on the band app. I'm sure he's on Facebook, but I don't do Facebook, so couldn't tell you.
You know, I really I was super tempted to get back on Facebook for the guy that Nancy B was telling me about, his rainbow shiners. And I was like, she sent me some screenshots and I was like, ooh, that's nice. I feel like I need those. But I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
You can just look up his page and find his email. If he has his email attached to it. That's how I did with Pat's Aqua Ranch, because I can't go any farther than, seeing their about page. I can't do anything.
I didn't even know
I saw that he had, I saw his email and was like, well, I'm going to try that.
Yeah. Oh, no, Jenna. I did not bring him, I would not bring him cottage cheese. Absolutely not. In Texas, that would be like cottage cheese out of the fridge for like more than 30 minutes because
it's already curdled. What more is it going to do?
Warm. Oh, no, no, no. What are you guys doing?
Put it on ice. They make coolers.
The coolers that I bring to Aquashella are for fish.
Yeah.
Not for cottage cheese. Absolutely not. Huh. Discus or discuss? What? I'm so behind. This is not great.
That's okay.
Discuss discus, doofus. Yes. I got my like I said earlier in the stream, I got my little tank painted for the pair of discus that I have, and I'm super excited about those. I don't know how the fry are going to turn out because they're a Blue Moon Heckle cross, and so I think the F1s or F2s maybe they have potential to be kind of weird looking or really cool. I'm not sure, one or the other, but we'll see if I'm successful. But Vibe said, are y'all going to make it to the Lone Star Cares convention? And I am. And I'm trying to get Sean to let Jodi come. But he hasn't given in to my pestering yet. So
yeah,
that's a shame. But you can totally just fly into Dallas and drive down with us if you want.
I would love to. Just got to convince somebody to let me go.
Yeah. It's just you. One plane ticket isn't that expensive, really.
See, I don't think he trusts me. I'm pretty sure he probably thinks he needs to babysit me while I'm there because in a room full of enablers.
I mean, my wife's
you don't count as chaperones.
Enabler. She can chaperone us, but I don't know if she has the same kind of iron fist as she would with me. So I don't know. I can't guarantee babysitting, but it would be so fun.
It would be a heck of a time, and I would love it. Ooh, I think Zen's got the right idea.
Where is she talking about? Oh, I can't find it.
Have you considered Jodi napping her and not giving him an option? Do you get Allegiant flights into Texas, Dallas?
Allegiant? No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's dumb.
You got Spirit. You can.
It's a crappy airline, but it's super cheap.
There is Spirit Airlines, and you'd have to pay for a carry-on, but it is super cheap. I was actually looking at flights the other day to go to the Clash, and I think on Spirit it was $180, and I was tempted to just buy it then and be like, "Sorry, babe,
Going.
go now." I already have my flight, which is, it's so funny. I already have my ticket bought. So, like, if I can get to Morgantown, that's going to be the hard thing. But once I'm
I
there,
mean, you could just fly to Iowa and ride with us. Be a
also,
little bit longer of a trip.
yeah, but like it'll be a fun trip. Get to hang. Isn't the whole family going?
No, just me and Sean.
Oh, just you and Sean.
The
Okay.
kids will be in school.
Yeah.
And Anna has zero desire to miss school.
Oh yeah, she is the studious one. Addie
She
would be really
is.
fun to bring. Then
Addie
she'd be
would be
like,
down. Addie's a good traveler.
yeah. But
Yeah.
Anna would be like, I am missing my 2:00 chemistry class. This is not what I signed
Physics
up
this year or next year.
for. Oh, physics. Eesh.
Yep. So she's a smart kid. She'll be a junior next year, and she's way smarter than I was. But she has a lot going on, so she's like, I can't afford to miss. I don't want to miss. So bye.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay home. I don't want to go on vacation. I cannot miss my classes.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it's just because she doesn't want to have to play catch up.
Yeah. Oh wow. People are still talking about or they were talking about kitty litter. That's something. Clayish soil, but yeah, we have terrible clay soil here. Okay, I'm just going to like go to the bottom, and if you asked a question, repeat it, please. Get ready to talk about Pokemon, people. What are we talking about? Because I know Sean and Anna do Pokemon stuff, but I don't know much about Pokemon except like Pikachu, and that's about it. Oh, no, actually, when I was like in 5th grade, I got a Charizard card in like a mystery pack. That was probably a highlight, childhood highlight. I opened up and I was like, "Oh my god, wow, it's shiny." And then I don't know what happened to it. So,
Can you hear me?
glad. But bum, bum, bum. It's only a 20-hour drive for Jodi. What's the big deal? I think if I were in a car with Jodi for 20 hours, she might want to kill me. I'd talk too much. And then she'd be asleep for half the time, so that works. Oh no. Uh-oh. Jodi, did your audio go out? Is it just me now? Well, hopefully the people don't mind it. She lost her audio. Oh no. I wonder if it ran out of batteries or like what the deal is. But it was actually working well. Did you guys think that she sounded like robotic or anything? Because that was our concern. But hopefully it's all right and she's just gonna have to go plug it in or something. But for now, you guys get 10 more minutes of quality one-on-one bougie time. So until Jodi comes back anyway. But we're going to the Clash for a wedding and staying for a fish show. That's absolutely true, Christopher. And if I can get myself there, I'll be bringing my camera. So I'll be able to take some wedding pics for Foxy and Peplin. Inshallah, we'll see.
Can you
Are
hear
you
me?
there, Jodi? Oh yes, we can.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Cool. Yeah, it died.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
My headset died.
I figured. I thought you might have to plug it in or something.
I've never had that happen before 9 p.m.
Well.
It's a new trick.
Ooh, Eric Wyrock's here. What's up, Eric?
Hey, Eric.
Ooh, lobster love. Love that. All right. Did we get Oh, I think we have more people come in. Did you get only Oscars? Jonathan G. You did not?
I did.
Oh.
I did earlier,
Well,
yeah.
What's up again, guys? And then Chelsea Steenfott's here, Linda Worth, and Eric Wyrock. So hello, hello.
Never hurts to say hi again.
I know, we're friendly here. We are fucking friendly, Jodi, is what we are.
That's
You know who's
fucking
not here
amazing.
though to appreciate all of our profanity
Kelly.
is Kelly. Kelly, what are you doing?
Yep.
She's probably in some corporate meeting getting all of her millions of dollars.
Appreciate that, Ryan. Yeah.
Oh, what's for dinner tonight? Something easy. I am not in a cooking mood today. And you know what? Costanza did go to Costco yesterday, so we're like fully stocked up and stuff, but like I don't know, maybe some Cheerios. It seems like a Cheerios kind of night. Like I don't we have pizza, we have leftovers from a couple days ago, but I'm just like, Cheerios sounds good.
Yeah.
But what are you doing after the stream, Jodi, that you are so excited about?
I have a surprise birthday party to go to for an in-law.
Mm,
But we love family here, so
you
it'll
do
be
love
fun.
you do love family. That's very true. I think I think I would be like the most awkward person if somebody threw a surprise party for me. I'd walk in the door and just be like, "Oh my god, there's a lot of
Yeah.
people here."
Well, yeah, and it's for my mother-in-law, and she only knows that like 10 people are going to be there, not 40. So we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Well, at least there will be brownies and
There will be brownies and ramen noodle salad, which I don't know if you've ever had it, but
the hell is ramen noodle salad? That sounds like
full of
something Scotty
deliciousness.
would make
I
on
will
a
make you some.
Friday night. I don't know about that, Jodi. Ramen noodle
I
salad?
yeah. Yeah,
What
it
is
is
this
freaking delicious.
Midwest nasty concoction of foods that don't belong together? What is this? Tell me about
I
it.
know it sounds terrible, but yeah, it's yes, you do use the ramen noodle packages. Yes, the chicken flavoring goes in it, but you honestly don't even taste it because there's so much other stuff that goes in. You can use like
Uh-huh.
coleslaw or broccoli slaw.
This is getting worse
We
and
do,
worse.
I know sunflower seeds, almonds, they're delicious. All
Are
sorts of
you
stuff.
sure? I feel like I would need
I will
like
send you a
photo
picture.
evidence of
It's
yeah.
pretty.
I'm just gonna go with a grilled cheese, just like Super Barbecue said. I don't know. Ramen noodle
See,
salad
Ed knows.
with broccoli and sunflower seed. This just is
All
not
right. If you're
computing
not
in
going to listen
my
to
head.
me, listen to iMac.
And vibes apparently is mayo
Mm-hmm.
involved. That is the most Midwestern question I've ever heard.
June, did I marry one of your sons? No, I did not.
Oh my gosh, that
Is your
sounds
birthday this
horrible.
coming Monday?
Wait, what?
June. Did you get your
June.
birthday fishies really early?
I don't know. Yes,
No,
done.
no mayo involved.
Ramen noodle. What now? That Zen and I are on the same page. Ramen noodle salad is incredible. I don't know about that iMac. You maybe
It's delicious.
I don't know. I don't know.
Not all
Good
Iowans
way
eat cinnamon rolls with chili on top. I actually do not like to mix the two.
What the fuck? Cinnamon rolls and chili? What is
Yeah.
happening? What are you people talking about? Oh, that's no.
Don't knock it till you try it.
No.
A lot of people love it, but it's not my favorite. It's okay together, but I'm not a huge fan of cinnamon rolls to begin with.
This stream is just getting more and more odd. I don't know. Ugh.
Well, happy birthday to your hubby, June.
Oh yeah, happy birthday to him. Okay, Scotty, why am I not surprised? He's never had ramen noodles, so
Really?
consequently, he must not know the just travesty that is ramen noodle salad. Oh, I still can't get my brain wrapped around that right now. I'm like 5 minutes ago, like, what is this? Does not compute.
That's all right.
Wait,
We
do
eat a
you
lot of
put
stupid
corn
shit.
in mac and cheese?
No.
Corn makes them crazy out there. Yeah, Nancy B, I
No,
totally agree.
I do not put corn in mac and cheese. No, thank you.
What the
I
actual
don't,
blasphemous fuck? Yes,
Roxanne, I
Jen.
like cinnamon rolls, but they're not like my fan favorite. I would not go out of my way to eat them, but I would make you some.
Mm,
I'm not a huge cinnamon fan, is the problem.
yeah. Well, then you might not want to try horchata whenever you come down here because
Deal.
that's like it's like a cinnamony milk drink. I don't know. Costanza loves the
You just
shit out
mixed
of it.
two things I hate, so milk and
Yeah,
cinnamon. No thanks.
I would not recommend. What? Okay, if you okay, so we were talking about sopapillas earlier because I'm gonna try and meet up with Steven and Jenna whenever they come up to Dallas. They said that they're gonna go to Six Flags before they go to Ponchos, and I'm just like, y'all are gonna be so fucking tired. I don't know if they're even gonna want to talk to me at that point. But they might just be like sitting at the table, just so exhausted, like spooning in Mexican food. Which is good, but I just think that's funny. But they have these sopapillas that are like it's like a fried dough with like cinnamon sugar on it. Would you eat that?
I would probably do that. Like as a kid, we grew up eating cinnamon sugar toast all the time. Like
Okay.
slather on the butter and like half sugar, half cinnamon, sprinkle it on. That's
Mm,
pretty yummy. I can get behind that.
mm. All right, all right, all right. We can like you then. And you put honey on it. Oh, it's so good. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Definitely better than whatever the fuck ramen noodle salad is. God.
I will send you a picture and you will like it.
You will like it.
You'll at least say it's pretty.
Is it pretty?
Yeah, it's colorful.
Oh, okay. Well, at least it's got that going for it. You know how they say like eat the rainbow a day, like you're supposed to have a food
Yeah.
of every color. I don't know if ramen noodle salad is included
Well,
in
I mean, it has
the
veggies
food
in it, so
pyramid.
it's somewhat healthy. Like the cup and a half of sugar that goes in it, though, probably not.
Oh, apparently the kids don't want to go to Six Flags anymore, so they're going to Boulder Adventure Park. I have
Fun.
never heard of that as someone who lives in the area. So I hope it's good. I'm going to Google it after the stream so that
That
I
is a
know
good way to solve the toast problem, Nancy.
what made toast before I remembered I was out of jelly. I am guilty of doing that actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's comfort food.
Heck yeah, Eddie and I are
I
on the
don't
same
know,
page.
vibes. Vibes, are you from Texas? Because like based on this comment, I am doubtful. Although I will say that one of like I've seen people put ketchup on their like gravy on chicken fried steak. So people do that
Hmm.
here, which I think is also blasphemous. But like,
Have you ever tried scrambled eggs with like the biscuits and gravy, and then put syrup on it?
um, the
Surprisingly
gravy
delicious.
with the eggs, yes. Have I had
Yeah.
syrup on it? No, that's a little too far. Although
Well,
I
when you
would
have
like
kids
if
that want to try things and you're still hungry, you learn you like things.
yeah. I mean, it's not all like they're all breakfast flavors, and so I could kind of like get with that. Like I would try it,
Yeah.
but like the list of ingredients that you talked about for ramen noodle salad just don't even go together in my mind. And so,
Yep.
vibes. You could have put cottage cheese on that toast. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Maybe June.
I literally thought that this was what we were going to be talking about, sleeper barbecue, like that she's going to put ketchup on scrambled eggs. And yes, I've
My
seen that,
husband likes
but
that.
like, no, absolutely not. It is salsa or hot sauce, which are tomato based, but absolutely not ketchup. Like
All
that
right.
doesn't, no,
I
can't
mean,
like that.
yeah. Actually, I like to put avocado salsa on my eggs.
Avocado, okay, that's great. Love it. That you
Mhm.
could put like, ooh, avocado toast with like some eggs on top. I would eat that.
Yeah,
But
Lance would be very disappointed in my husband though because he loves ketchup on his eggs.
oh, Sean, no, 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 no. Jenna said scrambled eggs with gravy and syrup is the most Buddy the Elf food I've heard of. Yes, I completely agree with that. But anyway, Jodi, I know you have to go.
Yeah.
6:01, and I know that you are super psyched for your surprise party for your mother-in-law,
It'll be good. It'll be good.
but we have to depart from our stream now. So thank you guys for coming. It has been a blast, a wonderful hour of frivolity and fun. Did I just revoke your Texas card? I might have. So it depends. It really depends. Vibes. I don't know. So we'll see if Vibe still has his Texas card by next week. But anyway, thanks guys for coming, and we will see you guys next
Next
Friday?
Friday.
Next
Yes,
Friday, same
ma'am.
time, same place. All right. Adios, everybody.
See ya. Thanks for coming.